Okay, so we should now start wrapping bales, which will make them more valuable next month. Also, the bales are very small. We're only using 125 centimetre bales, so the bales are very small, and therefore get created fairly quickly in spite of the horrible yields that we're getting. And part of that is probably due to we're using the enhanced weather mod, which does give moisture content of the crop a thing. So in theory we should be cutting hay here, we should not be creating grass at all. Yes, and that's the problem I'm having right now, is I can't tell where the grass is, where I've tedded, or where I've... you can barely see the rows, but as I said, I think that's down to the yield, not down to the... There we go. Wrapping. Good. That's down to the yield, not necessarily down to problems of creating windrows. I think yes. Well, yeah, I've mulched some mat grass, so I could cut that too. Don't know how that would work out for yield either. I don't know much about how the weather mod works. Okay. Oh, we have run out of grass. Darn. So the over on the right there, you've got bale wrap, net, and then you've got the preload, chamber for the baler, and then you've got the actual finishing chamber. And the preload chamber is 75% of the finishing chamber, and then once it's finished, we should probably turn that off, raise the thing, and fold it up. Then we'll be able to get through the gate around the corner. Okay. Gonna stick the baler in the next bay over, because we can bale lots of different things. We can bale and wrap things. So that's actually nice. I didn't realise that Giants had added a wrapping on-off switch to the balers. That was, I think, the first baler we saw that was a baler wrapper was back in Farm Sim 19, and during Farm Sim 19 one of the mods was a look at that. One of the mods was a baler wrapper switch, so you could switch off the wrapping or switch on the wrapping. So if you wanted to make grass, because I just wanted to make some food for sheep and move it more efficiently than using a loading wagon, you could make a grass bale and then just drop it off in the sheep pen. But then if you wanted to make silage, you would turn the wrapper on. But that mod never became available in Farm Sim 22. But obviously Giants thought being able to do that was such a neat idea that we now have it in game. Or it's part of the enhanced round baler mod, which also a possibility. I don't know. But hey, we're exploring lots of new stuff that I've never played with before. So who knows what is and what isn't a thing. Okay. go down here. We'll start loading the truck and get these bales sold. Because apart from that one wrapped bale, I see no reason to keep them past today. Especially not since we've got a lot of yard cleanup to do before I can get at sheep and have something to feed. Okay. So, not using the standard in-game fork. My fork has a big spike on the front because I prefer forks in this format to forks in the other format. Alright, let's bring it round here. Test my stacking skills. And potentially, as time goes on, there will be more bale trailers and the like that we can download and make use of. I think that too was also a mod. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I remember being able to do, but it's not always something we have available to us. Okay, I should have put this slightly more to the right. But hey, I haven't stacked bales in like ages. What is your... oh, your problem is the fork sticks too far to the right. That's kind of what I was afraid of. We'll just stick this on the back here. Whoa. Okay. Come on. Get off there. Nice. Alright. And into the truck. Well, that works too. And actually, surprisingly, you can put the ratchet straps on without turning the engine on, which I think is an improvement over Farm Sim 22, where to do anything you had to turn the vehicle on. Oh, you want to open the cover? Yeah, you'll have to turn the engine on. Out, and then we'll be very depressed by how much money we make from these bales. Oops. So the entrance to this field isn't particularly friendly. Okay. So stand next to the gate, and the gate will close. But stand next to the catch here, and it doesn't. So the gate is the trigger point, and wherever the gate has moved to is where you need to be. Good to know. So, not the greatest truck. We'll get a few bales on the back of it. It's a little bit narrow. Now, I also think I read somewhere that bales will not sell if they're strapped. So as soon as I release that, they should disappear. And oh wow, look, £870. That is so awesome. He says sarcastically. there. I do hope we don't have any bales in the lake. I don't think there were any. Tell you what, under consideration for this map was a Lindner Limtrack 130 because it's four-wheel steer. Unfortunately, not available on the store sales. The two tractors I bought were both store sale tractors, so we managed to get a Deutz, which continues our run of interesting results from Farm Sim 22, where pretty much every time I started a new save game, even the private ones, I ended up with the Deutz as the available for sale tractor. And we also ended up with an Arian 500 and the option of 2 front loader arms, so I picked one. I think since we've only got 4 in this field, I'm just gonna put them in the middle of the truck. So this truck is a little bit too narrow for bales. I obviously look for something new. Possibly something like one of those homemade bale trucks with the wooden base, the metal frame, and the wood's all falling apart. And yeah, you can see here, at least from this angle, there is... I cut into the map grass along the edge there, because I couldn't tell where the field ended and the grass started. I'm not sure I'm going to get a third bale on the back of this truck. This truck might be... yeah, I could hang... I was thinking... That's what I was trying to do last time, and I just completely messed that up, so... The thing is it's not far to the bale point, sell point, so it's not like... going to be a problem for us. We'll stack them, however, so to make the truck as unstable as possible. Because why not? My luck, that's going to blow them off the end. No, it's not. Actually, that's quite well behaved. Okay. And so we've got a lake in this field. There's also a pond over by the whatever that is, picnic area. So there is water around here, so when we actually get sheep and start to feed and water them, water should not be a problem. Okay, so here we go, and donk. Ooh, 430, woo! I want to try and take care of the money we have. We're going to need a harvester. We do have a couple of adjacent fields here, which are full of something. Red beets, maybe? I can't remember. Let's pull up the map. Yeah, red beets. There are 2 fields here with red beets. What is that? Sell point. Okay. That is something I did not look at. We have grass. Yeah, everything sells at bales. We have 1,289 litres. Oh yes, we have. Idiot. Why did I end up there? Of course, we have 3 more bales I haven't sold yet, so we're not making a lot of money here, guys. Playing, I think, normal difficulty economy, so it's not easy, it's not hard. These grass bales are really not very valuable, but we made them and we forgot to wrap them because I didn't know how to. But the silage bale I'm going to leave there for now. Alright, let's go get the last 2 sellable bales. I could sell the wrapped bale, but it's really not worth it now. I should leave it until it ferments, and I assume it will ferment by tomorrow. What's the date on the day? It's 3:40. There's a bale down here. I'll go grab that too. And stab the bale. I don't think you're supposed to stab round bales from the side, because that netting is just going to split, and you're just going to end up with whatever everywhere. But it's not like they're going very far, so let's stay there. Move. Not a bad tractor, I guess. Exactly. It's not like I need it to remain bale-shaped for very long. Squelch. Okay, and really, I'm just going to stick this along the back. So I'm not sure if, oops, oh come on, it's just rolling down the hill. Right, get off that. So, loading bales on a hill, not always a great plan. Let's get this out of this field for now. So if I'm lucky, that bale is going to be ready tomorrow morning, and I'll just stab it and take it to the store and sell it. If I'm unlucky, it's not going to be ready until September 4, which is a little less fortunate. I'm going to stick this tractor in over here for now. It's like nothing has anywhere permanent to live yet. Actually, oh, can I? No, you have to start the engine in order to lower the forks. There we go. And truck. I would say that is probably the end of day 1. We're coming up to lunchtime, so I'm going to need... Oh, dude. I already tied that one. I wonder if I can... This one is as well. No. Okay, it's the thing with the clasp that locks that controls the gate. So it would be nice to delete that wall between the two grass fields down here. I don't... Getting back into the, hey, why don't I just make all the fields bigger? Don't want to make the fields bigger, but in that situation, that field is a problem. Okay, that's gone. Oh wow, look at that! About $270 for a thing. That's the gate with the clasp. Close that, pop that over, and I think drive down the hill. So we could buy this grass field to our right as well. I didn't bother, I thought we had enough grass. And down by the pond. So there's a small fishing boat, or rowboat there. This is not a very big pond, but it's got enough water to feed sheep with. And then obviously there's another pond. Okay, there's a hedge there. There's another pond here. So we've got access to water. Oh, there's an opening there. But I will do some messing around during the week, see if I can figure out, see, there we go, moisture 1.4, that's not good. So it has been an incredibly dry summer. You could call it a drought. So hopefully it will rain sometime. I guess we'll look at that. Weather. Weather is there. It's gonna rain at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's as far as we can see. We get into September. That's only giving me one. I think I have to sleep and then it will switch to 4 September days. Anyway, so money. Where's money? What's that about? That's we've got lots of contracts now. There's a harvesting contract. Not bad. There's another harvesting contract. Not bad. Oh, with a truck and a trailer. That's kind of cool. There's a spraying contract. Stone picking contract. That's a big field. And a weeding contract. Weeding contracts seem to be quite good. So anyway, there's those. Production chains. We have a grain mill, biogas plant, a sawmill, a bakery, and a dairy. That's the time-saving stock check. This one is prices. Yeah. So prices sunflowers. Oh, miscellaneous. Sunflowers are currently worth 12. Actually, they're not bad. If we're going to harvest them in October, that's, yeah, it's over 1,000 per litre, per 1,000 litres. So hopefully we get good yield there. The red beets, really not worth much, but I think they have a big yield. Vehicles, hand tools, we've got the, I think, finances, there we go. So we sold all the starting vehicles for 1.1 million. We bought 500,000 of new vehicles, and the land itself hasn't cost us 300,000. And we've made 3,000, which hey, we made more than we paid workers for. And I did sell some debris on the farm, so that's the way to go. It's going to be interesting to see the harvest when we get round to it, but that's not going to be for 2 months. I think for now I need to go and have something to eat. So I'll wish you all a good week. We'll be back next week on Moss Valley, and hopefully it won't be patched and broken. But for now, have fun, everybody, and I'm out of here.